You might not know this, but when I was born, King David, the biblical king, and King Solomon, and the first temple were all considered to be mythology, as in they exist in the same way that King Arthur and his stories are accurate. And in my lifetime, this is important for you to understand, overwhelming evidence that proves the biblical narrative going back to the first kingdom has been found time and time again. The borders of the kingdom, the coins from the kingdom, names of the house of David 100 years plus after King David is already gone, and more and more and more time and time again that affirm that. But guess what? It's not just the archaeologists that didn't believe in it. The enemies of Israel, namely radical Islam, are actively working to try and erase the history of the Jewish temple on the Temple Mount. And there's a project called the Temple Mount Sifting Project that was able to pull what it's the enemies of the state, the enemies of the people of Israel, the enemies of the Bible, what they tried to hide and destroy. They pulled it out, and they've created now a way for you to access and connect with that biblical story firsthand. We're partnering with the Temple Mount Jewelry Project. It's this amazing project that you can see down below in the description. They are now making jewelry, necklaces, bracelets, amulets, or little glass vessels, whatever the word is for that in English, that you can have in your house that include soil from the very Temple Mount. This is not just some tchotchke, which is a Yiddish word. This is connecting to the biblical history of this land. That proves that despite what our enemies are trying to say, everything we've read in the Bible happened in that same way.